Glory says 5 on 5. Wonderful. Wonderful. Please, we want to click for the share button so that we'll start. Country people, to read the strong number day. Yes. Now, I've been sorry, so whenever they see me, all this while more very frequent. I don't be somehow a little bit busy. But when I know say if I need to see me very frequent, I be busy for back for yes for the for the investigate things there. When I know say for Amber Voice, no one can talk, we never investigate, we never do investigation. We want to make sure so we don't do an investigation. And by the way, we get a lot of good things to talk about. Amber Voice not only there now for just to disprove people and for the expose people, but in this particular past months and weeks, it don't be very necessary because the evildoers there and enablers them for the revolution, they just feel say Ambazonians and all. So they don't come into they don't act now so open and they feel say Ambazonians and all. So we just going to take a break, then we'll put the light on them, shine the light on them so that may all man see who they be, may they be exposed. Yes, please, when I click on the share button, I get some of the greetings. I see Florence says, when I share. William says, Mr. Nanchop, good evening, good evening. Atek says, you have dealt with Eric squarely. Fotabong says, please, for the title of the song. Okay, the title of that song is Make We Pray. If you go for, by the way, I'll put a YouTube link after this on my page so that most of you can get it on YouTube. It's on YouTube though, so you can get it on YouTube. I'll put the YouTube link on my page. Talking about YouTube link, my country people, I want to make some announcement. It'd be very sad, say, inside this revolution, we get a lot of enablers them. I don't try for, in the past days, I don't write some of those people for YouTube where they don't pirate. I don't want to use the word pirate. They try to take Mr. Nanchop videos they put them for YouTube without my permission. Now, if you want to follow Mr. Nanchop videos for YouTube, then they for my YouTube channel, just Mr. Nanchop. And the link also there for my Facebook wall. So if you either subscribe for my YouTube channel, Mr. Nanchop, as simple as that. Of course, if you see some of my videos for some other channel but wait I don't discover and I say, some people that they take my video, they cut the part where it sweet them. The part where not sweet them, they don't put them. No. For my channel, Mr. Nanchop, you get my complete full videos. Undiluted, raw as I talk for here. And some person sent me some screenshot the other day, say a poem the way to my video, they take my video for core popularity. Then when they go for a war, you click there, you go land for that the tick kind of thing the way they talk And by the way, some of those things will go trash them out today for the show. We don't know how to do for Amber Voice. We know they take nonsense. Yes, Papa and Mammy then. I greet our brothers and sisters, them the one for America, I wish you a good afternoon. And the one them for ACR, the wish you waiting a good evening for one too. The one for ground 0, for ground 1, I wish you a good evening. I bring one a BB revolutionary salute today. And I want to understand, say, this was revolution day on track. Yes, Papa and Mammy them. One revolution day on course, with the win. Any man will deceive you, say we need to win for this revolution. The man a liar, like man, with the win. Ambazonian people, they win strongly over La République. As a matter of fact, La République, it regret. They wish say they be feel really go change things them back as them feel be in the days of 2019, no, 2016. But we don't pass that level, Papa and Mammy them. Well, on this show today, we're going to talk on a lot of things them. And when I know what we do, we dissect. When we bring you inside laboratory, we dissect you. If we see and say, you not be manageable, we put you now for the German steel, then we grind you. Yes. Papa and Mammy them, when I click on the share button, I take some of when I greetings them. I see Zhang. Zhang says, hello, bro. I see Freedom. Amber Freedom says, we go send a poem copyright. So I want to make it very clear, nobody not get any right for putting my video for YouTube without my permission. If you want to follow any Mr. Nanchop video, it's there for Mr. Nanchop, a YouTube channel. And if you go there, you will see my picture. You will see my picture for the profile. So nobody not get right for putting my video for YouTube without our permission. So I see my good friend, Mr. Ivan. Welcome on board, sir. You are always there. I see Kemi the Queen says, hello, Mr. Nanchop. I see Mr. John say, God bless you, sir, Mr. Nanchop. I see Fotabong say, I will be back, sir. Okay, Mr. Fota, we'll wait you. We'll be here in the next 1.5 hours. We need to shake. Well, I'm not going to answer that question, Anago. I see my friend Austin says, I'm watching from Kempten, Germany. Welcome on board, sir. I see Rachel. Rachel says, Nanchop, you are the best among the best. Thank you so much for that wonderful word. I see Molwa. Molwa says, greetings from the United Arab Emirates. Hello, Molwa. I greet you, Mola. Yes, I see Kendo says, Mola. Say, greetings, Mola. We are bereaved, man. Oh, really? We are bereaved. We need to talk about that on the background, though. God bless you, Sir Nanchop. Mr. John says, I see Freedom says, don't mix things. He has his platform here. Now, please, let's not go into that distraction. I don't want us to mix up things here, right? Let's not start going into, we will not start going inside discussions where they will distract we from today's show. I told I said today's show get a lot of sweet thing tori, sweet with a man laugh banda. So men ma we never take a chair, make it take a chair, she done. You take one glass water. I see the beautiful Queen Vivian says, hello, Clovis. Welcome. I see Mr. Kumban says, German Steel, the crusher. Yes, sir. I see Mr. Ennis says, hey, Mr. Nanchop. Hold title, we do with you. Yes. I see Mr. Ivan says, share as you join, share as you join. Wonderful. Now, Papa and Mommy, them brothers and sisters, them, my name is Mr. Nanchop, the German Steel and the no-nonsense speaking. Yes. We don't see this Ambazonian revolution, we know they take nonsense, we crush anything way you want to hinder the Ambazonian revolution for flow. Yes, be it internal or external enablers. By the way, we always start with the external enemy, which is La République du Cameroon. And I want to show one thing, Papa and Mammy them. The Ambazonian revolution, we don't hold La République for Canas. Yes, we they win big time. This one on a team for Doubtam. There was victory over La République. It be so evident and clear when La République the shake le man will get high blood. No, on a high blood. Some sickness there for Cameroon. When another part is a bit drink a 4-4. Whether they drink strong drink. When they don't reach your age, when the whole glass I see the shake. I see the shake. How they call that kind of sickness? I don't know. When I let me put them for comment section. Now so La République the shake now. And by the way, all the internal enablers them. But when I know something with the world draft do, this Amber world draft is the game changer. I don't know if when I listen to that audio with some wonderful brother producer, but I will play the audio tomorrow. Because today I get a lot of material, so I want to go through. And I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to pack a lot of program inside one. I want to say more make a video inside one show. We'll get materials, the other show. So that I don't want to get one show 3 hours, 4 hours. It's too much. But we make one show now, like 1 hour 30 minutes. So I feel they come even every day, not just 1 hour 30 minutes. We don't understand now. Yes, country people. Guten Abend, Hope. I see Sharif Hope says Guten Abend means good evening. I see Brown says Parkinson disease. Away says share. Yes, okay. Now Parkinson disease, they call that in. I see Joseph says greetings from Leverkusen. That's the beautiful city in North Rhine-Westphalia. By the way, I just saw on my phone Leverkusen is playing. Let me say you really like Mr. Nanchop. Do what we did for you. You need to follow ball for fee. Thank you for that, bro. Yes. Nkongo says Parkinson disease. Okay, it means that disease where you don't hold La République, where you make your hand shake so. Now Parkinson disease. Now, my tell us something, Papa, Mommy them. I mean, the talk say with the win. Yes, with the win. With the win highly because when I see, even the particular period where coronavirus, by the way, those people where the talk say the Swiss stock, the HT is a scam. Now, the same people at the sea, they talk her, the Swiss HT there for Cameroon. They do it. Now, the same people, in fact, I want to ask my one question. Why it be say some people know the lens, some people not get shame? If you not get something for talk, better be quiet. No, seriously. If person not get something for talk, why the person not go just be quiet? Then for say he confuse himself. Today he talk this, tomorrow he talk that, after tomorrow he talk this he talk this. I know they understand these people for the revolution. I want to start with someone today. I will put a picture of the screen very soon when I see him. I want to start with he because the man, I need to understand the guy. No, seriously, I need to understand Johnny. And I will put it for screen very soon. But before I go to that, those people for this revolution where they don't get things for offer. You see, those enablers them. Then always their own revolution, they don't get things for offer. They are always criticizing, they are always telling a lie, they are always attacking, they are always out there to spoil the names of those who are doing the good work. For instance, the interim government under Dr. Sako, it don't go as far as for initiate, don't put pressure for the international community for say, may an internationally led body come into the whole thing. Because anyhow it be, this war with La République must end for a negotiation table. And that negotiation table, it can never be internal. Papa, I'm a them. I want more to understand this thing. This fight with La République, it go end for a negotiation table where me say La République we should don't so, then we Tory, then we argue, then any man present a case, then the international community to go see him. We understand. But because La République the fear international talk, it the fear for come for the international table. Because it knows say Ambazonia go beat his hands down. That one already a sign for sure say La République do already fail. Because it said it predict a failure. La République no. They know say Dr. Common Sense, Dr. Sako, Common Sense. That man be choose correct name. In the days of his activism, he choose name say Common Sense. True. Na common sense man. Because common sense is not common. If you see all these internal enablers them and those where they attack the IG, the institution, and these good works of the Ambazonian people, for instance, the Amber War draft, all those the way that they attack those things, them, they have nothing productive to say. Wait till whether they talk will be productive. No, let's be real, Ambazonians them. They want the Amber voice. More be real. All the people that they criticize Dr. Sako, wait till they don't bring her for table. All the people whether they criticize the Swiss, by the way, when I know say the Swiss led talks, now the only international talk now that we don't be recognized. I mean, it get the backing of the European Union, it get the backing of of America, it get the backing of many international bodies. By the way, Canada too the back them, it is support them. So now the only initiative right now will be internationally known. And now one of the cry for we the Ambazonian people. Say will get may international people they come in because we know say anything we want to do with La République. Any Tory want to do with La République. La République not be a trustworthy person. La République not thief people. They don't always be thief and are big lie people. See, they will always do manipulation. So once this time any talk we want to talk with them, some weakness must be there. Any two want talk and want argue, weakness must be there. So it pass me. Say some people that they claim say they did for this revolution. Yet they did against at least the internationally led Swiss talks. Will be the only internationally acknowledged talk at the moment. Internationally, when I hear my words very well, internationally. These same people then, they did against the internationally accepted talk, yet they did for the nationally led talk by La République. They take us for fool. Papa and mommy them. When I think, you would watch me, you would watch Mr. Nanchop now. Think. How person would deny say, may international talk not be held, instead may there be a national talk like the national dialogue of La République. It don't make sense. Now that kind of people, them, the one who remain in slavery with La République. You see. Now, country people there, I want me to see something. Wait till the name for the man waiting for screen. Ambazonia, they wanna help me when I put the name. Because I don't forget my name. And I want to address it once and for all because yes, I see some person write and say Johnny. When I put them, Johnny, not Johnny this. Johnny Akoru. Una Koro. Una Koko. Whoa. Oh boy. You are a Mugu. Yes. In fact, Your papa will give you that name say Johnny if you don't know your future. Your papa will born you. Your mommy will born you. He give that name say Johnny. It was a prediction of your future. Because you are ashamed to Ambazonia. Mr. John Ba Akoro. Johnny. You are ashamed to Ambazonia. And I'm going to say it. John Ba Akoro is ashamed to Ambazonia. I see he make a write-up the other day. He attacked Mr. Nanchop. Or whatsoever. Now, by the way, I'm not going to go down to that level, Johnny. I'm not going to go down to that childish level, to your level. But I want to school you on something, and I want Amazonia people to see who Mr. John Ba Akoro is. Because when I say John Ba Akoro is a shame, it's a disgrace to the people of Ambazonia. Somebody might think that I'm just trying to insult him, or to say some negative things against him. No, I don't do that. I use the right adjectives to describe the right people. I have no glory or pleasure in blasphemy or blackmailing people. No, I simply expose them to the Ambazonian people for who they are. Let the Ambazonian people see them and know that they are what I'm saying. So that the Ambazonian people should be careful with these people. Now, you will bear witness, and you of course agree with me that when our leaders were accepted, when they were kidnapped in Nigeria, Johnny came out, and then Johnny said a series of things. Now, there is something about John Ba Akoro that I have a lot of questions in my mind. He says he is a frontline leader. How? Who are you leading? No, who demand the lead? Ambazonians, when I put that for comment section. John Ba Akoro want to see many people that know say he be leader. Who is he leading? What is he leading? How is he leading the people? I don't understand. Anybody just gets up in this Ambazonian revolution and wants to be a leader. One graduate from University of Boya who calls himself a graduate. He says he's the best in stupidity. I will not argue with him on that. He says he's the best in telling lies and insulting women. We are coming to that in a short while. Will just get up and says he wants to create a national army. He's the leader. So this is something we need to trash in this revolution. Because these are the things that are bringing us a lot of problems. When any man, the Joe wake up, any Jack and G, any shit no wipe lies, the Joe wake up to say he be leader. Leader? What are you leading? Who are you leading? No. Let me read some of the comments. I want to hear from you. Let this be an interactive session. Who is John Ba Akoro leading? What leader is he? I don't understand. Oh, I see my friend Alf. Alf will say he is leading Ayabacho. Okay, maybe he's leading Ayabacho. I hear somebody says, okay, Queen Hono says he is leading the coalition for surrender. Wow. Hono, I know say now only you would that, if you get that kind of sense for no that kind of thing, now only you. Yes, Mo, see who is still leading. Ambazonians, please help me. I want Mr. John Ba, he has my number. If he is a leader, let him call in this show. Because I hate those who hide behind the keyboards and write nonsense. John Ba Akoro should call in now. I'll pick the call. Let him tell us, the Ambazonian people, who is he leading? What is he leading? He says he is a leader. And this is the problem. Because when you get any man, the one claims say be leader, when you not get weight with the lead, and you not get people with the lead, it create problem. Because then now that they take their own, they want to make themselves important. They make themselves so high up there. So any rubbish, any nonsense where they talk them, they want to impose them on the people in the name of say they be leaders. Leaders for who? Who are you leading, Johnny? Mr. John Ba Akoro, who are you leading in this revolution? Who are you leading? Your wife and children, perhaps? Okay, I can respect that. Maybe that's true. Or perhaps just like some people said, okay, I have a phone call. I want to hope that this is John Ba Akoro calling to tell us who is leading, and I'm going to pick it. Let me hear what this caller is going to say. So, hello, sir. Hello, madam. Who is calling, please?
Hello. Good evening, Mr. Nanchop.
Good evening. Now, who did talk?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Edwin for Finland.
Okay, Mr. Edwin.
Yes.
Maybe you want hello to answer that question because I did live. I did answer now.
Yeah, for Mr. John Ba Akoro, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Now the reason that we may have called for.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of people they don't know who Mr. John Ba Akoro be. You go first ask the first thing, say how he first even come into this revolution.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing.
Tell me.
If he there for Yaoundé, they work very well without problem out of a sudden, we just see just surface for Nigeria without any threat, no nothing. Now the first question that will get for home. I want to tell my people that say make they know say La Republic in the first place have not even give John Akuru money for be a traitor. Now investment them both for Cameroon where they don't hold up. They don't hold up. They say if you don't fight against this revolution, now you know. So now a kind of person that way they don't say me for can destroy this revolution. But it don't come, it don't work because in every day for custodium, then when they be start and back for ground zero, no man no be ever know he. He just woke up just so fast. Say he be president for custodium. In the day for custodium, under like who? For custodium, anyway, we get any journalism for the no. So how you will come now one put now yourself like so you be a leader for a custodium. Anyway, that one now you one day for your own self. Then I don't want to member country people that bother about those kind of tests when they talk say it denies free stock. He don't get the base, he don't get the banking, he did talk now for your own self. You see, we don't need for the worry for that one. He did talk now for your own self. Because if you talk for that time and say, make his supporters or people that they follow me, they start, they know even day. And up to them, we don't know custodian be that already finished. So when you talk about John Bakoro, now we don't even need for the senior people that can talk now, just a distractor, because they either invest for La Republic, take a lot of contracts them for La Republic, you know, it mismanaged with them, so they don't hold it for a neck. So the only way we get for buy all these things them, that say get for spoil this struggle. You see, so now a problem that so many of us don't feel that money. No. Now money where it don't chop up for La Republic 81. It's there for that Dr. Makongo, the kind of goods. Where they don't chop La Republic money, they struggle for see how they feel make this thing, make a collapse where they feel get something. So now forget about those kind of idiot them. Remember, say any product where you see where it don't work for CRTV or to do some kind of thing, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful with those kind of people them. And then my last thing when I want to talk Mr. Nanchop now say, now we need to try for delay this struggle. Now, I just talk something about my own suggestion. Me, I talk now for your platform. I know I talk for your platform because I know a lot of people them they respect this platform. Now, so we're there for this struggle. We don't do drafting. We get for start taking act because there is nothing like when the international body, when the 1 year we did the year winner from Ground Zero, they know the year winner for Wyman country. Yes, at the top. Yes. So the thing I say with you, that policy for Francophone the Muslims now we get for initiative. If the interim government not be able to initiate this to make them forget, you go give that upper hand for distractor them now for start begin talk say they don't chop money, they don't do this, other things them they want to make up. Well, thanks so much. Now just my own small contribution that I want to do. Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. Great. Now, country people, at least one of our brother don't call or one of our papa don't call. You don't tell we wait you different, man. You don't help me for answer that question now because I want us to start here. I'm entering into my show now. Now, please, if you are just joining, click on the share button. We already have slightly over 400 people. Now, I think I'm going to go detailedly into my presentation. I want us to understand something, fellow Ambazonians. Click on the share button because this show today na fire. I don't just start sweat when I even start. Now fire. No, please. I will not pick the calls.
0, 6.
Una calls one time. I beg. Una just wait my enter into the show. I never even start show. People don't start call. I'm say today na helele. Today na war for the place. I say I never start show. People don't start call. I'm say while day. Hey, Johnny still there for screen. Now don't forget. More crush Johnny. Now this is the problem I have. You see, one of the problems we get with the revolution is say we get individuals where they just feel say they be leaders. Now anybody they just wake up talk say be leader, and then inside he claims say which way think na he correct, and which way talk it must be important. If people do not take a problem go be. When I see the problem, now they don't look the Ambazonian people they say they're foolish or they be so naive where they feel easily manipulate them. And I will give one a good example, 3 of them today for the show. We'll start with Johnny Ba Akoru. Wanna see? Because now person way he be a very big deceiver. Just like the caller talk say, John Barker will be there fine for Yaoundé. He do work for CLTV. All of the students will see for Nigeria. All of the students they see for America. When nobody know the purchase. Nobody say that they follow it. Cameroon government today, they need still follow it. Not play, no sign, no this that they follow it. Well, man left that on that. I don't want to really comment on that because that's not my point to discuss. But I believe say everybody will call for you get an opinion for share. And some things they don't want to know more than me. But the question we did for my mind and say, who is John Akoro? Who is he? Who is he leading? Now, if when I see for the revolution, one of the greatest people the way they talk against the Swiss talks, now John Akoro. The question now why? Why John Akoro it be so negative against the internationally led talks? When I don't forget Papa and Mommy them say, we don't fight all the years and we don't hope say the international community will come into a problem with La République and say we go draw La République for an international podium where if we want to talk or make any negotiation with La République, because we know who La République be and because we know say La République are very bad belly people, we man not fit trust them. If Cameroon Frenchman tell you say good morning, you get to look your time. Yes. If Atanganji tell you say good morning, you get to look your time. If person for La République tell you say good morning, take your watch or your phone, look your time, fine, move your eyeglass, clean them, look them again because you know if you trust them when they talk. Now the question I say, me and you will know how diabolic will La République be. La République where it go kill people, it take their body parts, it lies in a coronavirus kill them. La République where it kill what people them. La République where it go as far as for take some women for streets. It give them money, make them come for Cameroon. When they want to make their election, they deceive the international community, say, now Transparency International. At the end of the day, they can't discover and say, now some women where they be paid them. May they go do that work. La République, where it make a lie national dialogue for deceive the international community, so that they solve the Ambazonian problem. La République, where don't do all kind evil. I mean, since from 19 where today, when I tell me one good thing, I want to challenge all these people them, including John Akoro and all the rest, all them Ayok Tabe Julius, all them Epom, all the way they did against the Swiss talks, and then they celebrate, they glad say Ayok Tabe Julius and La République they do negotiation. May them tell me one, I mean just one good thing when La République don't ever do. Or may they tell me one good thing when La République don't ever talk, he promise. One promise. When La République don't talk then he fulfill him. One! No! If they fit show me only one thing when La République don't promise him, he fulfill him. Since for the 61 years we will deal with them. Sorry. For the over 40 years, over 50 years we will deal with them. Then we will talk again. This very La République. They don't get one two if you show we Ambazonia and say they don't promise that thing, they do them. They don't get one two if you tell we say they don't talk that thing, then they fulfill them. How you go believe and then which man go be for a right senses? He go to say most go back, we'll go share out to La Republic, then we'll talk with them, we'll arrange matter with them. It not be possible. Because they don't show we say they be people of bad faith. They know ever fit talk and they hold their words. So now we'll not get nothing for deal with them directly. Anything with La République must be dealt and settled on the international table. And of course, if the Swiss, the HD, the European Union, the Canada, America, they back the HD or the Swiss-led talks, now a good thing, now a good start. We never say the Swiss-led talk, it could be 92, it could bring the change. No, but at least it give with the international recognition. We don't forget. This thing is step by step. The fact that they start recognize we, when I hear even Tibonagi now they talk, it make them clear for La République say, they never still understand the game. They never understand say Ambazonia is the one lead themselves. They one lead themselves. That means say they don't rubbish the national dialogue. Where we know say Ayok Tabe Julius, if he write a letter, he give for La République for the national dialogue. We know say Eric Tatobi talk say make Ambazonians them, they send Ayok Tabe Julius by proxy. May you go for national dialogue. We know say John Akoro and many of them be accept the national dialogue, only the interim government, Dr. Sako, and of course, we now Ambazonian people, we would deny So for all this one, them including person like John Bako, where they claim say they be leader, they lead who? The people are not with you. Listen, now the people that they make you a leader, not now you they make yourself a leader on the people. John Ba, listen, Johnny. The people make you a leader. You don't force your leadership self on the people. You don't do that. And for sure, when I say John Bako, a very diabolic person, I will tell when I see him make some kind of write up the other day, he talk about Mr. Nanchop. Listen, let this be the last time I see you anywhere, Mr. John Bako, you are writing about me. Be very careful. This is a public warning I'm giving to you. Let this be the last time you will ever write any trash about me, because somebody like you, whenever I even see you, you write my name, there is a call for concern, because nothing never ever come off your mouth where be truthful. Ambazonia said, when I tell me one thing where John Bako don't talk, where be truthful, and he gets some manipulative way. When I don't notice her, when John Bako want talk, he go tell when I say, oh, my people them, it is so. I get confirmation. I get first-hand information. As a matter of fact, man no talk. Man prove am for una. Una not say do for Amber Voice. I need to talk about person where I not get the proof. I want show una say John Bakoro na BB chief man for the revolution. Una hear?
Fellow Southern Cameroonians, I come for bringing una plenty salute and for bringing una news way. It be very, very, very important. The news way you know go make any person of we begin glad at all. The news way go make we go sad plenty. But the news way it needs to make we hear them, make we know them, and the news way it makes it this so make all we harden, we resolve. For sure, Mr. Paul B and these people there for Yaoundé say, no matter what them do, we go all the way. My country people, now it be clear. We don't get information from very, very credible sources, both for Abuja and for Yaoundé, say that will lead us them as they be catch them on that 5th day of January, they be kill them that same night. Say they kill all them in cold blood. Now why that way? Neither Nigeria nor Cameroon, they never be able to tell we the truth of what way they happen. Now why that way can't reach today? They use UNHCR for Abuja, for deceive we, for manipulate we. They will know say some person for their office be go see them so they fine, they treat them well, but wait they don't kill them. And now Buhari government they be very confused. They don't know what to do, they don't know what to talk. They hot Yaoundé decide say okay they go take the responsibility. Now why that way they now talk say make them catch, may they bring that 39 people the way they say they catch her for Gembo, the way they be the train, may they send her for them, then they will now announce say maybe 39 people the way they don't extradite them for Cameroon. They now talk say now 40 something, may all man check say that leaders the way they be captured and so they day among them, and then they go come now can announce them for we say they be don't organize hearing for them for your own.
Now, country people, when I see what you tell now, when I see one of the problems for the revolution, John Ba Akoro one more believe say he be a leader, right? This very John Ba Akoro, as call he talk for you. We don't know who say command and I enter the revolution. This John Ba Akoro, they every day for social media they talk nonsense up and down, they write nonsense for WhatsApp groups them. I wonder whether I get work for that America way. I wonder whether Johnny get work. Now, when I don't notice something about Johnny, when Johnny want to talk, he always want to know say he get credible information. I hear what you talk here. He say he don't get credible information from Yaoundé. Say they don't kill our leaders. Not una here, na fe mo pi commando bi me a talker. Na Johnny talker. Credible. How so Johnny? How credible is the information? No, because if I come now for you, I tell say I get proof. I get proof say this thing happen. I talk in a convincing way. You would expect say, man, bring the proof. John Ba Akoro will come out publicly, lie and talk say he get credible information. As a matter of fact, he get proof. I will show now when the trait of those liars of the revolution. When I want to discuss, whenever Eric Tato one lie, he go tell you know one lie about some person. I come to that. I come in a short moment. He go tell and say he get proof. He get proof. But they didn't ever show me that they are proof. We will not ever see the credibility of their information. How do you judge the credibility of an information? By the reality. Now, if I tell you, say, I did give you this message, say, I did give you a credible information, say, something don't happen. You did expect, say, sooner or later, when the reality be manifested, you get for confirm what I don't tell you because it be credible. But John Ba Akuru, if you look all he show them, all he talk them, it always seems to get credible information. At the end of the day, we discuss the information was a mess, it was a lie. Now, two things we get for ask ourselves. Two things. First thing I say, why it always believe say information be credible? Now, would he give that information? Because would he always turn for look and say the information a lie? When I hear for yeah, man, no talk, man, me no play say I only talk. When I hear, I say talk for yeah. When I hear,
They will know say some person for their office they go see them so that they fine, they treat them well, but wait they don't kill them. We go see before no Cameroon, they never be able to tell we the truth of what the way they happen. Now why that way can't reach today? They use UNHCR for the very clear. We don't get anything we resolve. For sure, Mr. Paul Bia and these people there for Yaoundé say, no matter what the way them do, we go all the way. My country people, now it be clear. We don't get information from very, very credible sources, both for Abuja and for Yaoundé. Say that will lead us them as they be catch them on that 5th day of January, they be kill them that same night. Say they kill all them in cold blood. Now why that way? Neither Nigeria nor Cameroon, they never be able for.
you are a devil. See, you are a devil. You know what you mean for say people that they in despair. When I know the amount of despair, I mean when I know how much fear, confusion, pain will be there inside. When will be here say they don't catch our leaders them. When they don't catch Paata Sang them and the rest them, Dikin Tasang and the rest them. Then the kind of man just come up. He say they don't get credible information from Yaoundé. Say they don't catch our leaders them, they don't kill them. He say from Yaoundé and from Abuja. When I imagine say we believe he, then we say we'll just make a national mourning for those people then. No, when I just imagine so we just believe he will make a national mourning. I ask something for you. I say two questions they will be for my mind. I ask myself, say, why John Ba Akuru would always do this thing? Why be say John Ba Akuru would always come out, can lie for the Ambazonia people, they say he get credible information them. And they would want turn out for look and say the information a lie. It always misled the public. Why? He never do it in 1 time, 2 times. I feel play on a plenty audios and videos them. He come just for free, say it say get credible information, say the Swiss-led process na a sham from La République. And you get people where they believe he. Imagine say if he tell we say he get credible information from Abuja and from Yaoundé, say they don't kill Ayok Tabe them. But this same Ayok Tabe them, if he talk today again, he get credible information, say Ayok Tabe and La République, they do negotiate, they do wait, say wait. It always get credible information and would it turn out for national lie. Now the question number one, I say, why it always do this thing? Why it always try to lie to the public and for mislead them? John Ba Akuru will still come talk, say he get credible information, say the Swiss-led talk, na a lie, na a sham. But we don't just go and say, it's a lie we. So I don't begin for belief, say, John Ba Akuru, this is a strong internal enabler. Now a strong internal enabler where he own work, now always for deceive the Ambazonian people, for tell we lie, for give we a negative narrative, for create discouragement for our heart. You know, so when you hear a bad news, it get an influence on you. If it cause your heart become weak and you become disheartened, you become discouraged. I don't insist that John Ba Akuru worked out for the revolution. You see, because and then see that kind of person when they talk all that foolish, they get a boldness for can't say, oh, Ambazonian people, I be sorry, I be lie. You see, that is not a leader. Person where he not be just and honest for himself. Person where he not know how to give a report. I mean, when it be his own thought and when it be a truth, where you get facts and evidence. Now, this same John Ba Akuru, they every day against the Swiss talks. Now, Papa and Mami, them wanna ask yourself, person where they always can lie for una, talk lie for una. If they against the Swiss talks, you know, go look and say something be wrong with that talk, with that person. Now, you want to believe say the Swiss-led talks, be a talk way good. So now wait to be good. Now for go shit inside La Republique for special status or national dialogue, now it good. One problem why I get for the revolution, I said the internal enablers them. They know whoever can talk say they be internal enablers them. Instead, Judas Iscariot, where the work in Jesus, now he go say Jesus. Now he be first man for kiss Jesus. That way they come for arrest Jesus. When I go see for the revolution, the people the way they want to sell it for La Republique, now they be the first people who can't talk for social media. Oh, Ambazonia must be free. Ambazonia must be free. No, but their actions, they always be contrary to which we go free the Ambazonian people. Because if you dare true for the freedom of the Ambazonian people, and you know say the Ambazonian people, they want an international body for step into this matter with La Republique. Why you not go support them? You see the Ambazonian people, they gather, they do what they call drafting. Now we see Ambazonian people, now Ambazonian people, they give their money, they draft for their counties. You dey against it. You dey fight them, you dey coach them, you dey deceive them, say they go chop their money, oh, their money go lost. Oh, why? Why are you doing that? Why? So sometimes when I look at these people, when I look at Eric Tato, John Ba Akuru, all these guys who are talking against the Amber War draft, I'm asking myself, what do you want? Okay, let's assume that the Amber War draft is something wrong. So give us what's the way forward? What is your proposal? When I imagine, say, even the La Republique, now so La Republique, you shake the presidents, then they would call the interim government. Can you imagine, Ambazonia? See, una clap for yourself. See, una clap for Dr. Sako, una clap for the interim government. Yes. See, the way Ambazonia them, they do the war draft. You know, at the time where the international community be the less expect, at that time where Eric Tato, John Ba Akuru, Ayok Tabe them, they try to play a game with La Republique for sign special status. They believe say the interim government don't die. They believe say the people of Ambazonia, their resoluteness don't weak. Boom! Ambazonia is the boss with the Amber War draft. And then they start contributing money strongly. So it make now even the international community they confused. They ask them say, but when I be tell we say the whole thing don't die. They ask La Republique, they say, but you be tell we say you get control over the whole thing. They turn for Eric Tato, La Republique turn for Eric Tato, turn for John Ba Akuru. He said, but we be say una tell we say una they inside them, una know their secret, una know their weakness, una tell we say they don't get power again. Now we Ambazonia put in tell and say, we feel look like so weak, but we're heart strong. Yes. If you look Ambazonia, if you look we tell us so weak, but our heart, our desire, our strength, our will, we want something, it's strong. It means that even francophones them, La République young people, when they look we, they do fear. They do look we, they say les Ambazonie, ils sont forts, ils sont très forts. See the way they mesmerize Kamto. Look the way they mesmerize Kamto inside the country. But they say for 5 years now, a trained army will be trained by Israel, be trained by France, be trained by America. They know people down. Even with the internal enablers, they know people down. La République don't confirm code. You see. But the only people they never see the thing now, some of we Ambazonians. And they ask and say, how long we would need for start to say, person like John Ba Akuru, it not be a leader. Don't ask on a question. It be leader for waiting. It lead who? Person where him up from morning till night and lie. Everything when they talk, it be useless and stupid. You know, they take the Ambazonian revolution, go ahead. I never see he can bring constructive idea. But it day every day for criticize which way other people that they do them. Do your own. See, we don't pass time for the revolution for people for the talk. Once see action. They call away just call for you talk say Ambazonians they don't gather money for war draft. Not true. But you know end for the one see action. We want see action. Time don't pass for the revolution for a person who can't talk, make big speech. This way I actually do that nonsense. For go cram one ledger. When another time will be this small picking. I remember end of year they will call me my car, I go cram big language. I go broke grammar, broke talk. When I know those kind of prefix them, we don't pass that stage. This is war. We want results. We want tangible results against La Republique. We know one person who come on social media, they run him up, talk left and right. Tell we get credible information. Or if you get credible information, we want to see the effect of the credible information. John Ba Akuru, you are a disgrace to the Ambazonian people. You better shut up your mouth before I lavish my anger on you. Because if I crush you, I'm serious. I don't want to call your name again on this show because when you mess up again, I will come here, I will crush you in a way that you're not going to even come out again for talk about Ambazonia. I'll be sorry. So be careful, mind your lane. If La Republic don't give you money, go to chop the money, so free. You see how they see you fight against the Ambazonian people, their will, and the Ambazonian people, their revolution. Listen, anybody who wants to stand for road for with Ambazonian people, I need to spare you. Because for too long, people that when I don't create confusion inside the revolution, when they create confusion, they create chakara, we need to take that nonsense again. Mr. Nanchop say the Amber voice and the Ambazonian people, we are not going to take that nonsense. For too long, you come to the Ambazonian people and tell them you have credible information. You have credible information. At the end of the day, we only discover that you are deceiving us. The question is, why are you doing it? Why is he doing and saying all these things? Why? Why is John Bakoro doing it? My conclusion is, he's against the revolution. He will never come up just like Judas Iscariot to tell Jesus that I'm the one who is going to sell you. No. But he will be the one to kiss Jesus, yet selling Jesus. Now them this. When I will see them, they will come, they will make sure them, they will talk for 25 minutes. For 5 minutes, they will first talk, they say that they talk about Ambazonia. Then after that, they start talk negative, evil stories them for deceive the people, their mind. Because when you get those information, it create confusion for your mind. It make you like doubt on your own ability. But we don't prove, both for the internal enablers and for La République du Cameroun, say we'll be resolute for the revolution. We'll stand firm and not to negotiate with. We'll be willing for push this war onto a logical end, which is victory over La République du Cameroun and the independence of the sovereign nation of Ambazonia. Of course, Johnny and the rest, people should remember the history. Ambazonia, aka the former British Southern Cameroon, is the first state in Africa where show and exhibit which they call and say it's democracy. The first African state we ever exhibit democracy. We exhibit a democratic system. Now why some of La République them and the rest them they be there inside they serve their colonial masters them. And the other countries they serve their colonial masters them. La Ambazonia, the former British Southern Cameroon, but already exhibit the structure and the nature of democracy, the policy and the system of democracy. So if we don't know our history, we now continue to be slave and they talk for the internal enablers them, like John Bakoro and the rest. Because I don't get anything when I look at them, I don't study videos them, I don't look at audio them. I just look and say it not be worthy for me if we can't talk too much about it. Because if I want to talk about it, I should say woman go divorce it. It picking the go deny it. But I don't want to go to that. That's not our revolution. Our revolution is the victory over the enemy. And this is what I'm affirming today. We are winning over La République du Cameroun. We are winning. And we will continue to win. Now, brothers and sisters there, I don't just address Johnny because I may not say, didn't necessarily do. That way you go write about Mr. Nanchop, they may be very careful. The day you go do, I get once, if I only hear and I hear, say call my name for a dream. Or if I hear, you can't talk the nonsense again against Ambazonia then. Okay. The result when I go see him, I go talk him. Because I don't show enough here how Johnny just do all this nonsense, talk, they create problem. Now, Papa and Mommy them, brothers and sisters, if you join, move enter to the next story of the day. This story where they come now, so it is sweet pass. In fact, this story, the sweet pass honey, where you mix out with sugar. You see, when I click on the share button, as soon as join, when I click, I enter the next story. When I click on the share button, oh, before I open the next chapter number 2. Enter for chapter number 2, Papa and Mommy there. When I know some one funny thing with the revolution, I need to understand. I don't try for understand now. I don't try for calculate them. I can create the thing. I can create sute attire. You know, they enter my head. Now say, people the way they do evil inside the revolution, the enablers them. They get some system where they try to use them for manipulate the Ambazonia people. But they know they discover say the system know the work. And they get only one system. My tona, Mona know. Whenever they want to talk for Ambazonia people there, they always claim say they get proof. They say which way they talk and they get proof. They feel show the proof. At the end of the day, they know they show the proof. Or like Johnny, When Johnny want to talk, he go say he get credible information. At the end of the day, we know this going to say a lie. Now, when I see devil, he wants to preach about righteousness. When I know say problem day, what are they talk about? Papa and mommy, they want to take on a chop Christmas. More when I hear this.
It concern, you know, I always talk, and I want to try to take some 5 minutes for talk about what way woman mean. You know, woman get to be na some very woman there na some unique thing. You get the point. Woman na very nice thing.
When I hold on, Papa and mommy them. When I know the persuaded for screen, that frustrated occultist where he give him mommy for nyongo. More be real. Now young man this way he give him mommy for occultism. He sell him mommy for occultism. He give him mommy for nyongo. Person will not understand the meaning of the word occultism. He means nyongo. Eh? When I excuse me, I know who my handkerchief. You might just use it to wipe my sweat. I beg. I know say no be proper. Eh? But when I just permit me. When I see young man where he give him mommy for nyongo. Now he the one can preach for Ambazonians about woman. Now I wanna watch very interesting part. I want to know something. More when I see devil, young man where he give him mommy for nyongo, he give him mommy for occultism. Also today he never get the boldness for tell Ambazonian and say mommy don't die. Just because he give him mommy for occultism, the shame. And even though say go do I mean a secret thing, but he don't come out now for the public. So he no one talk openly say mommy don't die. And then he want tell about woman them. When I hear devil want preach about righteousness, when I hear
Beautiful thing, and whatever they say, he will finds a wife, finds a good thing. So woman then now that kind thing where whether woman married or not, woman get forget self-control. Please, when I share this show, and I want explain.
Una share. Country people, una share. I want to see something today. I want to show that witchcraft today. I want to show to the Ambazonian people say, see, I don't know. This is not madness because some level of madness the way I know. Say when you start from craze, then you go for papue. When you come up for papue, you go for madness. When you come up for madness, some level day to that level, I still want for another level of the boy in madness. More when I see how, except they don't wish you for your village, they don't swear all kind of medicine for you. Then you go to talk the kind of talk. I want to see the person who want to talk about women. Let's see who want to teach or talk to the Ambazonian people about women. More see who want to talk. Eric, a poem. The occultist, man will kill him. I mean, you want to talk about women. When I hear.
Systematically what you are the try for talk for make me Ambazonians they understand. A woman is supposed to be so composed for exactly for some area where weighty way you think it get for be now the exact representation of calmness, societal growth. Woman be very sacred and sacred. Very, very sacred. Woman. Listen.
Eric Tato, are you conscious of those words you are saying? Are you really conscious? Because I'm going to put some things out there very soon for the Ambazonian people to judge. Now, to those of you who are just joining us on this special edition of Amber Voice, please click on the share button. Now, I want you to take your pen and paper and write down what he's saying. A poem is talking about women is sacrament, spirituals. I can agree with that. Of course. Listen, without woman, life never be. The only means through which God did bring we humans into the world now through a woman. It shows you the vitality and the importance of a woman. But for say a poem, person will kill him and me for occultism. We will get the proofs out there. Because I know they just talk natural, I want to talk. You understand? I'm not going to that today for this show. Secondly, a poem where it beats a woman for house, sending out with a picking. This very a poem where I hear rumor, and I hear my words, how many girls we don't impregnate them for inside Maryland. A poem, and then the rest of them, I don't want to talk, I may come on a film, more than see person who want to talk about woman. When I hear.
Ma talk this one very clearly, mommy and papa them. Woman, they like sacrament.
Whoa.
Now whether you see where God become fine Virgin Mary, make it born Jesus. Okay. And suppose and say how virgin do born because God know the way woman did. So woman has something where all man get for respect them and woman did derive.
Did he just say that woman has something where all man get for respect them? That's wrong. Woman no be thin. You see, this is the problem. When you get the mentality, say woman as something, that means you look woman like some property. When I listen to the mentality, it's a woman as something where man get for woman no be thing. No, not as something, no be gong gong, na something, na some moto na thing. When you talk about moto na something. And when you talk about house na thing. You talk about chair na thing. No, woman no be thing. Maybe the way you treat your woman and the way you treat woman. And now I understand why a poem it be very rude and cruel towards women them. Because it look women they like thing, like gong gong, you know the one a mouse pad. It look like a mouse, na something. A woman is not a thing. Oh God of heaven. I wish I would feel educated today on who is a woman. But that's not our topic. More yeah, because I want to tell you something when I just hear.
Respect mommy and papa them. Now, why that way we get to understand. Listen, might just take a small, very clear example before I get to this girl they call Lizette, where they California, where he killed his husband for some.
Okay, when I see the irony. Now, person this way, he try to preach 1 minute, 30 seconds ago, he tell you about who a woman be, how important a woman be, how great and wonderful a woman be, woman are sacrament, woman are this, the beauty of God is a woman. He try to tell you. It not make 10 seconds later, he don't start attack woman. Excuse me, something is wrong here. I'm not getting the message. This is somebody who is trying to tell the public and the world that he's trying to speak well of women. He's trying to talk good of women. In the next minute, he's attacking the women, insulting them. Listen for yourself. I want you to see how diabolic some of these guys are. How a person will come make sure he talk good about women. Maybe when you start listening to it at the beginning, you'll say, wow, this young man is trying to say something good. Maybe you're a woman, you'll be thinking like, wow. You know, women likes it when you talk good about them, right? They feel good. And this is the way God has made them, because one of the difference between a man and a woman is that women are very emotional. And the emotions are being stirred by the senses, the things they hear, the things they feel, the things they touch. That's why I don't want to go into that. Man, no teach you about things then, you see. But those are that's what woman they. So, it is when he comes inside talk fine about woman, he go win woman, they had them. But in the very next moment, because of his rottenness, because of who he be inside he express who he be and how he did against woman. When I hear
South Africa before he passed Bush, he come America, he can make audio for Coach Eric Tato. I be telling yesterday inbox, and I'd be very clear because before you see me, I want cancel. I don't want to say, listen, you don't know me, don't ever call my name because I can't take some minute for my show and make sure say I deal with you very well before I continue my show.
Okay. Did I just hear you say that if person don't know you, may not call your name for your show? Or may not call your name? Every time, do you know me? You know how many times you don't open your rotten came them mouth? You somboted them. You call my name. I be sorry, Ambazonia. I get beef with the guy, my clear and VM for public. When I know how many times I don't open that somboted them. He call my name. He know me. Every time he not even be a house cleaner. To be real, under normal circumstances, I don't feel employ somebody like Eric Tato. He resume. You know, go permit me for even employee. You know, for be a cleaner because he not meet to the standard for one. You know, if you be a cleaner even for my house, even person way they clean my house, person way they can't clean my house, iron my dresses them. He get a better resume than Eric Tato. He get a master's degree. Eric Tato, he earned a level of education and for University of Boya. And when I see the expression of a primitive attitude in everything for your life, you see. Now he want come now for one can educate people about women. But because he don't get the substance and the personality for even talk about the woman, because one, he don't respect woman, even all woman we get answer has, he don't respect them. And we know about this. We know how he maltreat woman, we know all the dirty things where they do, they talk about women them. And which way the passman I say, Eric Tato will can you want to talk about woman. Now he call the name of one woman, he called Lizette. I'll talk about that in a moment from now. I want to see how deceptive and frustrated this guy is. I want to listen to this.
I will bring a picture of the way when I will see him, and you know, we'll get them very clearly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying maybe for Ambazonia politician, the way they go to parliament, if they decide to legalize prostitution, that one will be na vote issue, na people that right. Now, we'll get them very, very, very clearly. And I want to talk them very sincerely. Say, if you be woman, if you think say you be woman, you get for must respect yourself. You get for must carry yourself as a woman. You get for be for the way society they look woman.
Excuse me, you are a man. Do you respect yourself as a man? Eric Tato, You know, the worst thing we do for life, na person wey know something, you want to teach another man the thing. You are trying to teach somebody how to carry themselves as a woman. You yourself as a man, you don't carry yourself as a man. You don't respect yourself as a man. In fact, the way you talk, you are more than a talkative. You talk more than a woman. I mean, the things that women will say those things and we'll just ignore them. You are worse than a woman. And then you come to the public to talk and educate women. This is an insult. I mean, I'm sorry, my beautiful women out there watching me right now. I could not just bear listening to Eric talking to you guys, wanting to educate you. I know that he is worse than any woman. I mean, Eric be worse than the less educated woman I ever meet up of my life. Eric be worse than the less educated woman I ever meet up of my life. Now you want to give a lecture to a woman. I mean, this is so funny, brothers and sisters. I'm sorry to see that Eric Tato. I mean, somebody who has no respect for women, not for his own woman at home, wants to give a public lesson up to women. This is somebody who is then just watch and listen. Watch for yourself. Listen.
You got to be for the way Bible describe woman. Now I say inside Bible, all those prostitutes the way they gave for Bible at the time, God will still call them and will make them be very good. So please, I don't know. Suppose they complain. When they complain about volume, if your volume not be good, you feel just enter come on for the show back.
Now this is a problem here. Eric start for the appreciate woman then he go for prostitution. What's the lineage? How you start for the talk about woman, how they be beautiful, how they be good, then you don't go for prostitution. It means say all you see about woman, you take all women and send a prostitute on a way. And by the way, he do this thing so because he want to insult a woman. If you imagine, you talk all the talk just because you want to insult a woman. More wanna listen.
Carry yourself as a woman. Now volume this. You get to be for the way society. So if you get issue with volume, I try for monitor and today because I know if you get problem with volume, you get for come out, enter back, please. Thank you so much. Would already have 1,000. So I will bring this girl a picture. I will bring some audios the way do am about me. So that while they hit me, someone will say, oh, you only can cost women them. First of all, right?
Did you just hear that? He say one bring na person if they just talk about woman now so he talk a woman a beautiful way God make a woman a wonderful thing. Then he talk now he want bring the girl a picture when he can coach the girl. Maybe they not talk say he just coach woman them. Wait, something is wrong here. I'm not getting something. My brain cannot comprehend something here. I thought you were about to show us and give us the beauty of the woman, to talk to us about the positive side of a woman, and now you are just telling us no, you are about to insult the women. So what is your aim? What was the whole aim of this discussion? You came up making all this sweet talk and we thought you were about to give some praises to our beautiful women. No, only for us to discover that your intention, the hidden intention, was for you to insult them. And this is the problem. This reflects the mindset of Eric Tato. I want you people to get it carefully. This reflects who Eric is. This reflects the operation modus of Eric Tato. He go come, he go pretend let's say one talk something good about her, then he come for back, he do bad thing. Now see they do for the revolution. He go come pretend let's say he want talk about Ambazonia. He go talk say today when I go see go make post breaking news what La Republique must know about Ambazonia. Then when he start the show, he go to say Ambazonia must be free, Ambazonia must be this. By the time you go 22 minutes into the show, he go come for the real thing. He start give the real two-way can do, namely for talk nonsense, for insult, for spread evil information. When he start talk, we listen. He talk about woman, how God made woman and the beauty. You go be carried away. You go think so. Oh, he want to talk something good about woman. He want to give a good message about women. No, now he talk say he want to insult the women them. I mean say, now we see real color. When Eric Tato come for the revolution, he start talk about Ambazonia must be free, Ambazonia this. No, but now we don't see the inconsistency. All the life of Eric Tato, all through his life, it be so inconsistent. And I saw the devil the work. When wishman want wish you, if he can make friend with you, smile with you, when you don't come inside your house, he don't know you, he don't come closer. Now turn away, he start hit you. He start wish you. And that the attitude, that the mindset, now so Eric Tato day, wish man. He come for the Ambazonia revolution. He pretend they say deal with the Ambazonia people. When Ambazonia people, they don't give you trust. They don't get the, they go watch it, show them. It start show them in real color. It start show them where it be. Now the same way it start for here. When I see him, it start talk about woman. Woman is a beautiful thing. Woman is a good thing. Then now, man show now. When I hear what you start talking now. When I hear, may not be saying Mr. Nanchop talk. But when I hear,
this girl don't know me. I don't ever know you. Maybe you know me as activist, as Ambazonia activist. Ask you say, you as a woman, what is your business with Eric Tato? I don't know you. I don't care for know you. Why you ever can call my name? You don't do video audio for like the longest time, 8 months. I don't get quiet. But to that one, reply.
Eric Tato, do you know me? You don't know me. You know how many things you not talk about me? The very Eric Tato, in fact, I will come into that later. When I look at see they accuse another person, man, show us something about Eric. Characteristics number 1, he's a very fragile person. You know, say fragile people them there, they hate them when they attack them, when they attack their personality. Eric being a very weak, fragile person. In fact, he's like a woman. You know, he's weak emotionally like a woman, very fragile and weak person. You see, so a fragile and a weak person, once you attack your personality, it will always react. It will always want to react. Now, by the way, if any woman just cause she, Eric, the 1 week of coach the woman from all kind like talk all kind of tea. And if you want to look at me in detail, which way the woman they talk about you not true, but which way they talk about the woman not be true. Now, he call the name of one Lizette. I don't know the Lizette. And then the travel tell we say Lizette a prostitute, Lizette a this. I be sorry for say this, but Eric Tato, it be so. We know you for the revolution. And it be so childish, say, you don't bring down the Ambazonian revolution for the level, for the Kosh woman, them for the revolution. This is it's so painful to me. Say, Eric Tato don't bring down a revolution for the query in a woman, them. You know how many things I know about woman for the revolution don't talk? But I don't even see myself for the query me and woman. It doesn't match. I mean, how will you expect me, Mr. Nanchop? Just imagine. And the query me as a woman. Mentally, I cannot even think. I cannot even, not in my dream. Not in my dream. You will see man picking the query. I not be brought up that way. You lead. Even when you get problem in a woman, where it be wrong. Look, sometimes the way I want to talk to one woman, they don't always see the wrong now when they vex because they be more emotional. But even after 1 or 2 days, if you see that wrong, it come there will say, well, baby, I'm sorry, I was wrong, but I hurt you. That's how they describe me for my life. So for say we even go down to that level, you cosh woman them, you fight with them, you insult them. It shows how fragile you be, how weak you be. You just claim for the public, I am strong, I am the biggest. No. When we look at you and we look at you, your mental standard, we look at your mental level, we read you from your words, it shows you are weaker than the weakest women I've ever seen in my life because you are so, any small thing when woman talk about you don't go for social media, go form all kind of lie against you. And if you analyze and what the woman is saying is true, but what you are saying is frame up stories just to insult her. Why? Eric, why? Eric, why? Why? You don't bring down the Ambazonian revolution to the level of insults and fighting with women on social media. Ambazonia, wanna listen for yourself.
Make it popular. You get the point? Now, get away. Some other dirty man from Ingi, not be saying Gipo the dirty, he did Massachusetts. He go fly, go meet you for California. You woman, man picking go fly when no ever know, only for Facebook, we chat you. He fly, una mami.
Okay. Now hold on. A few moments ago, we had Eric Tato telling the Ambazonia people the beauty of a woman. He talks a man must respect women. Now yes, he talk. He said they must respect women. Them. Yeah. He said because women are wonderful to way God created them. He talk plenty things. Them. He said they must respect women. Them. But when I see now, when I can't see now, which way they talk. When I see which way they talk about women. Them. When I hear.
Pima them nyam fuka. Na me I talk so na mami pima. Me God punish all na. All na so that people na will die by motor accident. How in my hand talk nonsense. Hypocrite and criminals they fight against prisoner. Me will not sleep all na woman. They will cheat all na master. They want to do for that people. Bad people, them wicked, evil geniuses. Now they every day now for the attack prisoners on any shame. Armed robbers, poor rats. Now they every day for you. Live, stay for America and yo. Now they for the attack prisoners them. God will punish you. Now they talk anytime. So now mommy pima them. All now for that pit. Now I talk. Una don't do nothing. Una cost una. You know why you should get out. Armed robbers, criminals. Nonsense. So once you can't compare Chris Angle, of course, I can't compare him.
This is sad. This is very sad. This is somebody in a few moments ago, he was telling us that we should respect women. He was talking about respecting women. He was talking about now listen, is this activism? Is Papa and Mami them now activism with this? Now the thing would fight for the revolution. Is this not thing would fight for the revolution? When I see person go come, he can talk now, let's say he want to talk about women them, he want praise women them, then he start go the coach woman, he even coach. When I don't see which activist there for the revolution, when I show me one activist. We don't ever see come for social media. He can coach people them, he coach women them, even go for down for their private parts like this. When I tell me one activist. Which when I don't see Prince J. Car. He come for a show. He can coach women them, he coach people them, so they go down for their private parts. Which day when I don't see Paul Nelon come for a show, he can't argue with women them, he coach them go for their private part. Not to talk of me, Mr. Nanchop. I don't want to even think about it. You see woman, he come person will come for show, the coach woman them. Which day when I don't ever see her. Papa Mami them. Now activism that. And according to he call himself say a graduate from the University of Boya. He call himself say a journalist. Can you imagine? No, I want to think, Papa, Mami, I want to ask yourself. Wait, it come when I hear the talk, it want try to talk good, and I saw they always do for show them. It one can talk on how Ayok Tabe na good man, how Ayok Tabe. Now that Ayok Tabe we discover today, so we say Ayok Tabe the one go sell with for La Republic. When I see the kind of people where Ayok Tabe the mix with, when I see. Best way they can for all show, you can't coach women, them coach people, them go down for their mommy, their private parts. Now imagine. Now person the way they talk just of recent, say they get for respect women them, they get for do this. When you hear it talk, you go think say, oh, this boy they talk some things. But when I hear talk where they come off him up about women, when I hear Papa and Mommy them. Now activism this, now thing is what they fight for the revolution. Personally, Eric Tato not get anything again for offer for the revolution. Just like Ayok Tabe Julius or John Ba Akoro, all these people them, they don't get nothing for offer. They don't go take money for La Republique and now so all their work now for the coach woman them and the coach them go down for their private parts. Eric Tato always know now for farm stories against people. Coach them. When I hear, when I hear.
In terms of lies telling, apart from lies, as I be the talk, I don't come and get a review. I don't go for all Mami the way and sisters the way that they do. When they don't once in a lifetime they do audio for attack Sako for money with Sako chopper. Oh, the way they do audio they support Ayok Tabe. I never ever see one woman go to coach, take some activists where they support Sako, and the coach Sako say. Oh, it cause your activist say your mommy na this, your papa na this. We never ever hear them.
We never ever hear them. And you know why? Because no activists will support Sako indirectly, no activists will stand for the interim government. When I hear Eric Tato they try to complain for years say he never ever see woman that they coach any activists where they with the interim government. He the tongue now say, I want show and I'm gonna say how Eric Doll. That means Eric dull for the way he used your own word. He captured himself, but you don't know. The guy is so dull. Look, that boy dullness na curse.
No
Eric
one ever
Tato dull. He dull where he own dullness na sickness. Yeah, when I hear you very well, he talk say, Papa and Mami them. When I ever see any woman then they go coach activists the way they support Dr. Sako. It is when I ever see activists the way they go coach woman the way they go coach activists where they support the interim government. He said no. He said when they only see the activists they coach she. Of course. Yeah, the way you talk about woman them. If you come for show, you did coach woman them go down to the private parts, you did coach people them, coach their mommy them, their private parts. How you think say woman they go take you light? You automatically don't put yourself against the women of Ambazonia. Eric Tato don't put himself against the women of Ambazonia. He talk fine for the particular place because he is acknowledge and say no activists not the way there for the interim government where they support the interim government where women they coach the activists. As a matter of fact, you don't go ever see women they coach me, Mr. Nanchop. But if you look for the revolution, the only activists for the revolution, all women that they caution na Eric Tato. When I know why. Because na person he weak past the woman. The woman they don't look and say, the one weak past we. So they don't just take it like coco. And they even try to correct it because they don't look and say, you don't take a position against the women them, for the cosh women them, for go down to their private parts. I just wish you all una. After this, I want to understand all my sisters from Ambazonia. When I get for generally, when I take a plow against Eric Tato. Men no woman for Ambazonia, even the way we get Tessa has. If that because if Eric Tato get you true woman, that girl we do Tessa has it in the past me. Because you know if you see woman man pick way he disrespect woman, he go out there, he coach other woman and shoot. Let me say he disrespect even you. Then you sleep with you, you open your foot for you. When I get for strike against Eric Tato, papa and mommy them, woman them, get them. Even you and you be woman, belter, mukube, where they talk for you. If you are a woman, you get sense. You know if it be inside our house, man pick lady one. When he crush all women there for outside, he attack all women there. One man. He says they don't talk of yes, he be the only activist all women they attack he. Yes, not true. Because the woman they don't tire he. Woman they don't look and say this guy is not normal. Why you not be said why did they attack Pony Long? Why woman did they crush Pony Long? Why did they crush me, Mr. Nanchop? Why did they crush Prince J.K.? Yes, because we respect ourselves. You know, ever see would even go crush. You know, even see would use those kind of words for our shows them. No. You know, ever see who crush person will go down for the private parts, but naive because he rotten and he be immoral. And for confirm for when I say Eric Tato be immoral, when I look for the revolution, when I go say Eric Tato is highest way if you want to attack you, it always choose na immoral things. For instance, it will come it say I'm a gay, I be PD, immorality. And then it say it get proof say I be PD. So that today I say Eric Tato bring all the proof. Bring all the proof. So that today, for now that the worship wanna be Eric Tato is so against them and find them. I sit there now. May Eric Tato bring them proof. We talk say he gets a PD. But for sure now how immoral we be. Because na person way he grow in a very immoral background, all a life na immorality. It always cause woman them immoral. If Eric Tato want cause you not get nothing if you talk. Now for just to say if you be woman, you be prostitute or you be akbara. Or but there. Now all that. If you man picking, he go talk say either say you don't sleep with man and woman, like he talks about sexual Chris. He go only we got to say, oh, sexual Chris, or he talk about Dr. Sako. Now all that, or about me, he cost me some pain. Those rotten things the way he not even reflect the truth. He not even get nothing to do with the truth. But the only way that way if you use them to deceive the gullible minded people. For insult, and then the ones that say the sorry when a woman they want to even go watch the show. If you are a woman, not to talk of if you be an Ambazonia woman, you go she done the watch Eric Tato a show, shame on you. You are a disgrace to yourself. Because you don't respect yourself. Man pick away the come for a show, he the crush woman then go down to their private part, crush all women them, attack all women them. Any woman if you want to go correct it, the worst thing about him is if you call it, if the woman they try for call it privately for correct it, or for make an audio for correct it, if you go take them, form story against them, can't crush them. Like Lizette. If you talk about Lizette, Lizette called me the other day. Lizette no ever those things they even talk about Lizette, it's a lie. Eric Tato they totally lie against Lizette. He never even know Lizette. To be real, if you look the woman Lizette, fine, beautiful woman. Eric Tato, you like that guess I don't show say Eric Tato oh may God have mercy. Then you go see Eric Tato go just wake up, go do talk some kind of foolish. One person called me here the other day. One man. And the story me and the man. Then the man talk to me say, oh, you know, I be the story and the man. That man not even going to the story because it be so sad. It be so sad. Ambazonians, how did we get here? If you are a woman, I want to make this announcement. If you are a woman, now for all of you Ambazonians, when I take note, if you when I watch Eric Tato show, if you see any person wearing a woman, you wash her. Just go put tag hashtag, put the person name, say you are a fool. Because any Ambazonian woman where you watch Eric Tato show, seeing into account that it is cosh una, it is disgrace una, because this is a disgrace. You know, go see no, I never see any person in Nigeria, even fools them. You know, kind of social media that they can't cosh woman the way Eric Tato the cosh woman. It's national sickness. It means that this boy has a psychological problem. So if you be a woman, you go watch Eric Tato show that you even share them. I see someone they put and they say Amber Queen, on a Loom Queen, on a Manu Queen, all those things. they get a problem. I'm not sure saying a woman they behind those profiles, because if you want to look at self now, maybe na Eric Tato is just they behind those profiles them. It is to do all those things them. But it be shocking. Say any woman for your right senses go see how Eric Tato it be insolent, it be aggressive towards woman. They either go support you, then you have a problem. You have a problem. And my advice for when a woman when I get for discipline Eric Tato, or when I mami them, or when a woman when I get Facebook, when I get for making hashtag against Eric Tato, because the boy don't become mad. You know, some way the person will be immoral. People don't know they be immoral. Their immorality end for bedroom. So I don't know they be immoral. It end among their friends them. But the one it be national, it be nationally. I mean no, internationally immoral. Because when international people that they can't watch, they say the one follow Ambazonia revolution. So you say some Nigerian man go come. He say one can look how the Ambazonia revolution work. He go watch Eric Tato. He see the coach woman. How they think about we? No, you ask yourself. How they think about we? They take we say we Ambazonians will be joke. Why? Now because we na woman they will never sample ye. I want to see all when a woman they want to watch me. More than make audios them. Even at too many audios them. When I condemn Eric Tato. When I make audio. I want to talk for all the women that they watch me now. All when I make audios, when I share them out, when I talk against Eric Tato, say Eric Tato, stop insulting the Ambazonian woman. Eric Tato, stop disrespecting Ambazonian woman. When I put them hashtag, Epom Eric Tato, stop disrespecting the Ambazonian woman. May he go all over. All his show, when I go there, when I go put them all over, all his pictures, all over, make audios all over. Let the world know who he is. An immoral guy. Person will be so immoral. All he wants, only immorality. He go record to say, hey, Mr. Nanchop, na payday for Germany. Then when I hear the kind of dirty talk with the talk, how they sleepy for. Here's some kind of rotten talk. Dirty. He show you how immoral he is. Eh? Oh God, have mercy. How did we get here? You go talk Chris Anu. He goes sleep money woman. See, that's all you can say. Is that the Ambazonian revolution? For real? Is that why we are fighting? God of heaven. When I begin here.
Stuff like that. When I never hear them, no. No, for that kind of money, I don't know.
Some girl come online where it come maybe not be listen for other conspiracy theories then. As I be aware, mommy, I'll first show the video before I'll come show the video more and more again. I go for the video so that me all say. I know say when some man come without find me plava, it take me now 2 minutes for plucky out. This particular girl, when I see video for girl in Massa, he born in Massa own property from Morocco. When I be talk say na street girl say sleep for street. My last 2 videos, na this the joke. Now girl sleep on that bridge. They don't contact me na person way I don't help her. But when you help some person, you go say, hey, Mr. Tato, can you help and bring me to America? Asking once I ask him, now me, that way be there for ATF. It will cost me. Now they don't say and I say it be completely miserable. They don't buy it over. People from Maryland don't buy it. Make it can start attack Eric Tato. But I don't want to talk much about this today. Please, I beg. I don't say when I get online, just wait. If I did talk some QA, you feed me for call, just give me a while, please, I beg you. Thank Almighty send me Easter message. I want to go for my brother where he download this thing, my brother Salas, I tell for send for you. Bro, if you just wait first, I beg, just give me a while. If you call after when I open line.
No, I want to see the people where Ayok Tabe Julius work with. I want to see the people where Ayok Tabe Julius they work with. I want to see them. I want to see the people the way that they claim that they talk for the Ambazonia revolution. I want to expose them for this video today and this show today. I want to see how I want to see how Eric Tato be rude against women them. I want to expose this particular thing and how it be immoral. I want to see them. When I hear man, they make a whole show and only for insult women them insult, and then when I hear some person even call for that show, they said no, you don't talk like that about women. When I hear, but he still go ahead for insult the woman. When I hear.
Okay, I don't hear you. No, someone forgot about it. No, now I want you to trash it out. I forgot about it. Thank you. No worry. Thank you.
Yeah, he say want to trash it out. You are talking about a woman. You just told us, you know, person in the talk few moments ago, say woman are precious gift, precious, it be sacred, it be holy, this and that. Yeah, if you want trash, now I'm saying that dustbin now, that the two want trash. Now yeah, you know you fight your fellow men them. Every tato, go fight for your fellow men them. No go to attack women them. Which day you know ever see Mr. Nanchop go attack woman? Even woman attack me, do it to I just ignore. Go fight your fellow men. La République, if you be say Chuchu be Ambazonia way, you want fight against La République du Cameroon. Go out there and attack La République people. Go out there, attack Atanganji. Go out there. If you want to make deformation of character, go do them against La République, not against the people for house. It show how weak you be. And all this, if you know, for where BB close can shoot on the coach woman if you are show. And when I call one activism, I want to expose someone at the year. Me no be say a former. Me no be say Mr. Nanchop talk when I hear.
No, now why that way? See, you know something. So in Chiga and the way you get for move and small before you continue for wear shoes. You understand? Yeah. Ma just move it small. Thank you for your advice. You say ma live like that, but ma just show. Thank you so much. So, when I go see the girl for here, and then I go put the video, it go viral now for social media after now. When I see Gary, they send me attack Eritato because they don't give small money. Look at something. When I watch the video, when I just hit my girl again for the waste material, Gary, he must have cashed 4 times for house. And then even the picture where he is still boyfriend on top bed, he takes safe. And he will go.
My country people, when I tell Eric Tato say, make it not feel say he don't free for real, because we know who way he be and what he be don't do. So make it be very careful because he dey inside America, and this is the best time to come for he. You know how when you don't do something, you feel say as they be don't fix and for back, it don't finish, all things don't they fine. Make I tell una, Eric Tato, that small girl where you be rape am, Sidoni, for GBH's boya, for 2003. No feel say that thing feel lost so. Now the time this way we want bring them for you, my brother. For America, we go find you. You remember Sidoni where be rapey for two.
Now I begin to understand. If you see man picking way he behave so, I'm say get problem, he get woman problem for your life. We don't understand no. And I want to understand how Eric Tato get woman problem. Now, I'm not sure some of you don't ever hear the audio. Say Eric Tato be raped some young girl with the request Sidoni for Boya. It show now where a problem. The problem for Eric Tato no stand now today. Imagine say a young man for age she get about 9 picking them. Or on a 10 now because plus the other 3 they don't impregnate. And I'm saying about 10 on 11. For age, a young man for age could get about 11 picking them. A young man for age would hear now stories don't come out say he rape girl for Boya, Sidoni. You understand? And no wonder for all he showed them, it always be immoral. Either he cause people them go down for their mommy, their private part, or he can't tell say some person a PD, or he can't tell say some person sleep with some person human. Those immoral, dirty things. And you know the worst thing about all these things I say, none of these things they not be true. Now the painful part that where it, you know it's the hot when I listen to this thing I say, wait it go make person go shit down. It forms story. It talk, now just imagine as you shit down for day, you do watch me. Right? Just imagine as you watch me now say, some person just will come make some story talk say, oh you, he know you and he get proof say you be thief man. Say you be thief yesterday for some supermarket, they catch you, they beat you for that supermarket, he get the proof. They he talk on for social media. And when he talk on for social media, you get 2 options. If you just look here, you laugh, you ignore him. Or you ask him for the proof. Mostly, if you know so you be innocent. You understand? Because but one thing that you go always ask yourself, you go ask yourself the question, say, what if you really make an individual for shit done, form a story, can't talk against you, for can't talk that kind of thing against you. Now, thing that they try to understand, so that you don't you understand. What you go make Eric Tato for go shit done, they form the story about Lizette. How Lizette, he do this on money massa, he thief na prostitute on this. Even if more just get the benefit of the doubt saying are true. Now, does that belong to the public? How would that help the Ambazonian revolution? Even if not true, God forbid. But if you dig detail into the stories, you discover and say a lie. So I ask myself, what's it go? Ambazonians when I hear me, I need to understand. When I get for course, what want to tell me, I need to understand. I mean, you know, I talk so because me said the team pass me. I don't see for a show, it don't week off a show. It talk me I be PD. I don't should not ask myself say, what's it go make some person wait to say he be an Ambazonian? He the fight for go for Boya. He go shit done, form story about me. He come for a show. He talk. Then the way he talk out, he say he get proof. When I hear the worst part, it's just like some person will tell you say he get video where he get proof say serious to this supermarket where you thief, they beat you. You wait to watch me. You wait to watch me. Just imagine now, say me, Mr. Nanchop, I talk now for you, say I know you. Say I see you yesterday, I get proof say they catch you inside supermarket where you thief, they beat you. How you go feel? Then you challenge me, say man, I bring the proof. So there 19 where I need to bring no proof. I don't challenge you, say all those things where they talk, may bring the proof. Even the things where you talk against Secretary Chris, or Dr. Sako, or this woman Lizette, or Ma Vicky, all these things. Why? I don't ask myself, say, why is he always saying these nasty things about people? I just have one answer. You see, the boy is spoiled. He get a problem. He has a psychological issue. You understand? That's my conclusion. Eric Tato has a psychological issue. He get a strong psychological problem where it disturb him. So the only way if he save himself now for try to attack people with false things for feel good. For feel somehow good. Because he suffer depression. He get a personality issue. So he must talk all these foolish things and lie and insult people for feel better. I don't get any better explanation for that. It's a psychological problem. And the worst thing about this, now say, well, if you do this thing on a one-on-one thing, I will say, okay, but in the Ambazonian revolution, so how is this going to help the Ambazonian people? More than listen, they're attacking of say he raped girl for Boya. I believe this story. I tend to believe this because when you see person where get problem with woman, he get a woman issue for a life. All he talk is always immorality. For a young age, you already get 11 picking them. Then always insulting women there and that. I be tempted for belief say the story is true. He has an issue of immorality, raping women at his young age. He's having 11 children, and then always attacking women and fighting with women and insulting them and their private parts. It's come on, brothers and sisters, come on, guys, come on, man, come on. Is this the Ambazonian revolution? And the worst of all is you have some of you who are promoting him, you are clapping for him. It's a shame. It's a shame.
2003, because you be being a prefect, you will be senior prefect, you rape Sidoni, that small girl so, and if you say that thing, we don't finish. You know how way for America, they don't persecute plenty rich people. America.
Hard now with all the pictures of outside. Even the picture they do Chris and die, take the responsibility for the way you talk. Now, more get them very clearly. If the woman don't know. So it be so pathetic for woman who don't marry 4 men them, be divorced or 2 whites and 2 blacks. And one of the black people them will know them. I will call the name for that black person so that the woman knows I know them. If you continue, I will hit it hard now with all the pictures of outside. Even the picture they go Chris and will die in the camp for Germany. Even some of the pictures they go street for Germany, go do prostitution. I will bring them all for outside. The one that died in there, I will bring them all for outside when I die corner outside there. I will bring them all for outside because longer enough from the lobby.
Now, I'm showing one of the manipulative skills of Eric Tato. He did talk about some woman for Germany. He did talk about the kind of thing. It comes back to that point. Why is he always attacking women? Una get her? Now, personally, so at the beginning of the show, I show now he did talk about women. Then let's say one praise woman them, but I don't show now 4 different instances, 4 different videos, different shows, always insulting women. He talk for say he get the proof and videos where the woman. Una don't ever see bring those proofs out there. No one ask yourself. Why would I be so deceived? Sometimes I be tempted to believe say people that they follow Eric Tato, they fools them. Because person go can't tell you. Just like John Baako can't talk, he get proof. Say they don't catch one leader them, they kill them. For he get proof from Yaoundé and from Abuja. So they don't kill them, trade them for water. They always get proof. When we want those proofs, they need to give those proofs. Eric Tato, they talk, I have those videos, I have those pictures, I have this. Listen. I don't even support attacking women and whatsoever their private lives. People that figure their private lives, allow them. But if you want can talk about something, you say you get proof, put the proofs out there. But by the way, why be say Irene are the only activist for the revolution will be fond of attacking women? Why? Ambassadors, when I ask yourself these questions, Papa and mommy them wanna ask myself, why you be say for the revolution? Now every thought they always attack women them and whenever everyone attack them, it always talk things immoral. Now when I hear what you talk for here about Chris Anu, he talk Chris Anu come for Germany, can't sleep with a woman. I want to trash this topic today once and for all. And no one ever can talk on this topic again because it really be so dirty and immoral. But I want to see who Eric Tato be. I want to see the level of his sickness. And I want to see the kind of person where Ayok Tabe is supporting. The kind of person where they work with Ayok Tabe. I want to see the kind of people where they want to draw we go back for La Republique because they already get a problem. They already be sick. I want to see the problem where they get them for their mind. I want to see how sick Eric Tato be. I want to see how diabolic. I want to see how evil and immoral and dirty where Eric Tato be. Eh? I want to see the connection with Ayok Tabe and the kind of person where Ayok Tabe life will work with. Because now you know, he said, a man, an activist, now a person really talk for you. No one that call Ayok Tabe a president. Birds of the same feather does what? They flock together. Yes. Yes. I don't feel surprising that only you support Ayok Tabe without nonsense Ayok Tabe they do them. Because if you look them now, frustrated people where they also say don't get a future again. They be so frustrated all their life now just for doing immorality. Now because they only can say they don't get a future. Every time they say don't get a future, he want to just defame everybody in character. Now he is out there to destroy people's name, talk evil things against people, silly and nasty things, and just to spew evil, immorality about people. Is that the revolution? Man, round up, Mona here.
You know, if you marry one of our boys, go say Kapil Tabenyang, the man running now because of that prostitution. Yes, he running because of prostitution. You be woman, you come out lies, you go work night shift, you go dinner for prostitution home, run from bar to bar, street to street. Now, why that way, if you have all you talking about for audio, now raw, you don't talk like you want this cost no dinner for prostitution. That's what I don't talk Chris Annie, I don't talk Chris Annie, say, they never land Chris Cash soon. I talk to you, go for Germany, go get affair with a prostitute. And by the way, every day do audio for condemn for the condemn on a free. And listen, my brother, one.
Wow. Now, I tell you something. Now, me and Dr. Ellard and some people from Germany, last year, 2019, when I don't hear about the Berlin conference, right? ASSC Berlin. Now, the chief organizer, one of the chief organizers, my talk so. The very Eric Tato do so. If he be honest, he go tell her. We send you that time he had the number invitation letter for say make come because you don't get paper for America, you know if you get passport, even you know if you even get visa, sorry, or for come, if you just pretend. We send you invitation letter make come. Now me, Mr. Nanchop, I book hotel for all my will be there for that conference. Ask anybody if they I get a list of everybody will be there. I will tell you who sleep for who's out the room number. I book the hotel, they can't reimburse my money back. For all the participants. I will tell you who sleep for which room. The particular woman where they talk about, the funniest thing where they heard me and say, this woman not be even there for the conference. She did not even partake in it. The woman where they be operating during that period, you know, be even come for the conference. The woman not even take part for the conference. So, but when I hear Eric Tato, he talk about Chris Ano can't sleep with the woman. For a dream, it happened for whose side? I mean, the woman they stay. It is 6 hours away from Berlin. Mona, imagine. That 1 week before that poor conference, they operate that woman, and that woman be sitting for hospital. I thought we there for hospital. As a matter of fact, I go visit the woman for your house after we come back from Berlin because of that operation. We be come out for operation. But every time they come for a platform, the talker, he get proof, say Chris and go sleep. When I hear that kind of dirty, listen, Papa, Mommy, it be sad to talk this kind of thing for the show. But since this show today, it already be that kind of way. More just talk this thing them. I want to see how, if not I say Peking get problem, he get mental issue. He go come for a show, the talk, he the boast, how he get proof. And at the same time, he talk about me. And at the same time, he talk about people. When I ask you, I say, it's something, I bet imagine, you say imagine. Person they live 6 hours away from Berlin. He there on operation. He no attend Berlin conference. Every time come the deceive now. Say he get proof say that woman sleep. Is that the thing can I talk? I want to ask you the question. Is this the Ambazonia revolution? But I talk the thing because I want to understand one thing. The one the show we say all the talk where Eric Tato on the talk. For that very talk, for that very show, it talker, Dr. Sako thief money for my trip to where Chris Ano thief money. Now, it thought we say one thing say Chris Ano do it to money who when a lie. So what you gonna make you for believe say the other two they talk not true. No, I want to show how I don't be brainwashed by Eric Tato for the revolution. I want to show now Ayok Tabe Julius. He don't use Eric Tato for brainwash now with La Republique. Because they be the work towards special status. So they look and say Chris Anu and Dr. Sako and the interim government they against that. The only way now for use brainwash, because look and see people that be the follow Eric Tato. The only way now for can they talk all the dirty things against these people so that when I go believe them, then when I go start thinking negative about them, when I imagine, is that the work of an activist? Even if it be then not true, nothing that you get they can't talk for public for a revolution. No. 1,000 times no. But the only person if you do this in Eric Tato, why? La Republique agent, na Ayok Tabe a people who do we go for special status, and because the one they see the name of Dr. Sako and the interim government, and of course for attack the Ambazonian women them, and for attack the noble ones in Ambazonia like me, and I be bold for say that. Yes. For assassinate people their character, all you can do is to go out there and say rubbish and immoral things. It shows who you are. I mean, I don't show now on 5 different videos where Eric Tato one. I don't want to even go into that long. Eric Tato one always attack women them, people them. They don't make they don't make a song for you. When I hear the song,
when this rotting prostitute them across you, then you can't make noise. Big mom, he talk true. My mom big. The only mistake that my mom not big. He big like him. Now my country. Because in the Germany, I say all man don't sleep. I'm not saying he big like him. Increase the last.
When I hear, it not be funny. Some people they feel laugh about this, but it not be funny. When I hear talk with the commercial, I cannot even repeat those words in public. I cannot repeat those words. But more than see for this show say. The people for the Kondingi Mafia group, people the coalition for surrender, they not get nothing again for offer. They are own now and for start attack people their personality, for attack women them. When I hear talk with activists for show for life, oh, when I hear Papa and Mommy them when I hear, I don't feel repeat those words. My mouth heavy for even use those. I cannot repeat those words. When I hear.
Big mom, he talk true. My mom big. The only mistake that my mom not big. He big like him. Now my country.
Now yeah, a person now to say he respect women. Even if woman curse you, if you respect yourself and you respect women, the way they will respond, you know. But because you don't respect your own mommy, of course you take your mommy kill and get for Nyongo for La Republique. So how good is but picky way if you kill your mommy for ecologism? How it is if you respect another woman then? I'm sorry, Ambazonians. I'm sorry. You know, it be so pathetic. Say we don't come down to this level. Well, I want to end the show for today because I look and say if I continue for the next part, even though the next part for the show and the next two I want to put that on, I look and say naturally it will take you a lot of time. I just prefer say, man, not going to that today because I'll come up again tomorrow. But you know, so a person if they ask, say, Mr. Nanchop, why you do this, why this? I want to understand one thing, Papa and Mami them. When I make a show like this, it get a simple reason. You know, I want to understand. I want to see. What's how come out. I want to see the kind of people they would deal with. I want to see how some of them they destroy our revolution. How some of them they destroy our revolution. Now Ayok Tabe is so good at that. The person now Ayok Tabe they work with. It be sad. It be so sad. It be so sad so we don't get ourselves at this level. But let this be a message to Ambazonian people. Please, Papa and Mami them, my brothers and my sisters there. This were Ambazonian revolution they on track. For so long we don't be deceived. And I don't feel blame una because una the hunger forget the truth. Now whether una they follow activists like the one, una they go after them, una the one listen to them because no one get the message. But they don't take advantage for disgrace una, insult una, talk all kind of foolish. And for John Ba Akoro, we don't see and say he's an internal enabler. He not be a leader, he be a leader of who? Huh? And I want to give my plea for all the Ambazonia women them. When I get to do something against Eric Tato, Papa and Mommy them, this thing be serious. If you want to talk, make Koshi woman for us. Me and for day. We will not see the Koshi woman. When I see the Santos, how Santos be the Koshi woman? Me and for day. But when you go out there, it make all these rotten statements them. It Kosh Ambazonian women there. This is dangerous. If you be Ambazonia woman, you know if you shouldn't, you see an activist like Eric Tato, the Kosh another woman, then you be fine, you be happy. How you they feel? Excuse me for Christ's sake. How some of you they feel? If you be a woman, you should also see Eric Tato the Kosh another woman. They talk. How you they feel? How you they feel? And you won't believe it. I be told me as some girl a few days ago, and then the girl makes some statement for me. I feel bad. Then I ask myself, say, is she a woman? I feel bad, but you know, now for phone, you know, if you see her, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. I see. Then it tell me say, hey, yeah, now for Eric Tato show. I was like, so are you really inside me? I don't tell you, but I like you. Some of you, are you still really stupid to listen to Eric? I mean, at the same time, I want to ask you publicly, are we really that stupid? And some Ambazonians still really be that stupid for to go listen to a poem? I mean, and then you be a woman. Best way, it don't show the world at large. Africa as a whole, Ambazonia as a nation, say, he no respect woman, he no get no respect. Not even for the woman we deal with her inside house. I pity even that one because it show we which the woman they go through. It show we the slavery where that girl, a better time they go through. For inside the house. So, my plea for one Ambazonia woman, listen, when I get for do something, you see, when I get for do something, if you be an Ambazonia woman, you know must, listen, I want me to do something, do me a favor. Make a short audio. I want to make a short audio. When I get my number, Mr. Nanchop, when I send it for me, I get to compile all these audios there. We'll put Eric Tato a picture. We'll put them out there. And when you make this short audio, be simple. Say, I am an Ambazonian woman. I stand for the dignity of an Ambazonian woman. A poem, Eric Tato, Tano. Stop insulting the Ambazonian woman. Stop expressing your immoral behavior, your immoral attitude, and your immoral brought up against the Ambazonian woman. Just like that, a short audio like that. If you get them at least for 100 women, who put them together, who put the picture, who put them out, made it international, say it in English. Or if you talk them for pidgin, talk them. Mo make this campaign against it. This guy does not know how to respect a woman. And listen, we the Ambazonian people, we need to make sure, say, whoever thinks they want to go against we will go crush it. More making me know say there is no one that can go against us. We determine our future. No one. Well, I know we'll talk, but I want me if you be an Ambazonian woman, listen to me now. Make an audio and send to me, Mr. Nanchop. Say, I represent an Ambazonian woman. I am against the insulting of Ambazonian women. Or just make it clear, say, I be against disrespecting Ambazonian women. Eric Tato, call his name there. So stop insulting the Ambazonian women. Stop expressing your level of immorality by immorally insulting the Ambazonian woman. What all when I write up on a Facebook wall, when I put them all over, when I make audio, if I join that 100 audios, we put them, make the whole world hear different women their voices, making this alarm against Eric Tato. Sometimes I go call, you know what, maybe a woman for home or a family, I don't know whether I even get sisters there. Because Imami will not say don't kill Imami. But it be so sad. It be so sad. But you, the Ambazonia woman, you have to do something. You have to do something. So when I already get my number, I don't need to put it again on the screen. I want you to come out there. Please come out there, make an audio, and send it out to me. I'm going to put those audios, or if you can send it to me today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, before I come to my show, I'll make sure it is out there. We'll put it out there with his picture. Let the world see who he is. Let the world see the person Ayok Tabe Julius is working with. Because when he go out there in the NAC, the international community, they feel look and say, oh, but when they go here, that kind of thing, now what are they need to take we serious? But let the international community, let the world see who Eric Tato is. I will make a compilation of all these immoral videos and put out there. Let the world see how insane and mad he is. And if you are an Ambazonian woman, Of course, if you still be an Ambazonia man where you love and respect Ambazonia woman, it's enough. We'll get to take this action against Epom and against Ayok Tabe Julius. Because now Ayok Tabe Julius is cautioning. Yes, because now people when you work with, if they don't taste, don't. If you just say Ayok Tabe Julius, they respect a woman. If Ayok Tabe Julius get respect for a own woman, no wonder the woman don't even care about Ambazonia. Because you know if you see man picking they come out there they talk about it be Papa I mean it's so sickening. I'm Mr. Nanchop. You know, I'm a noble man. Let me say something. I respect myself enough. There are a lot of things you can say about me. When I look at them, out of pity, sometimes I'm because when like Eric, okay, a poem, he can't talk about me. He coach me say I be PD, I be whatsoever. Up to today, he not get a proof. You know, according to he and the people ready to go, they write Sister Nanchop, Miss Clovis. They think when they do those things, I will go and be feeling bad about. No. Sometimes I sit and I look at them, I pity them. You know, because I'm trying to see, you see the level at which they are operating. You see that their whole life is based on falsehood. You see how gullible they are. You see, and then the other way, what gives me comfort is that I just laugh and I say, well, maybe it helps them to feel better about themselves. You only need to be so, you get to be so low, so spiritually low, so mentally deranged for God to do that kind of thing so that if you feel good, you know. So I think say they help people feel better about yourself because of your mental sickness. So when I look on the other side, I say, well, God, if you help people feel better about yourself, okay, let it be. You know, because it don't reflect an iota of me. Not to talk of Secretary Chris. When you make a statement like Secretary Chris go for Berlin, he go sleep with a woman, home, and the woman a prostitute. The woman, and everybody in that Berlin meeting were more than 200. You have at least 200 people who can bear witness that the woman was not there. You get, I mean, personally me, where I be the organizer and the person who will take care of the logistics of everybody, I know very well so what you are saying is wrong. So I just pity those gullible people out there who are watching you. Now imagine, say me, I can't talk that kind of thing for my show. Or Secretary Chris. People where they get something to give the Ambazonia people, to educate the Ambazonia people, they don't waste the time on that. Why I make this thing like this? I want to crush this topic. This topic get for end today. I don't want to ever talk about this again. But I want to really make sure say I crush the topic once and for all. You feel the join the show and you ask yourself, say, Mr. Nanchop, why you talk about this? No, I think it be very important because our women must be respected. As a matter of fact, the Ambazonia woman has the ability, we get to make sure say in the nation building, the Ambazonia woman has a role to play, a constructive role to play. If we start allowing men them, this kind of people them for the disrespect our women them at this stage, what's kind of Ambazonia one be like? No, to be real. You need to say no, you never question your woman. But the fact say it question another Ambazonia woman, your woman, every Ambazonia woman is your woman. It is our right to protect them, to respect their dignity, their God-given dignity. You understand? So if you see men who go out there and they're trying to insult women, go down to their private parts and say all these nasty things, that person, that individual is sick. If we be there for village, they be don't listen. You know those days for quarter. I remember saying time this small pikin. Some boy be there for quarter, he be do nonsense. He be sabi beat a woman. I told her this story before I round up. That boy name is then Litombo. He be sabi beat a woman. I see Sunday, my uncle them. Then I was a kid. Or uncle the vex. All man picking them for quarter the vex. About 20 of them. The vex. That day that boy don't get people in a woman. He the beat woman's house. All that boy they wake up, they take stick. Stick from guava, stick for this king. They go make that man, they take it out. Boy, listen, the naked, they give that boy beating for life. They beat that boy. That means all man picking for quarter, they beat that boy. They beat him mercilessly. And that was the last day he ever beat any woman. That was the last day he ever even query with a woman. It been the last day we even query a woman. Oh. Baby, don't become a habit. The man, the job beat girl and beat woman. And yeah, see, this immoral attitude of Epom, we get for trash it once and for all. I don't get my glass full. And I think so, Ambazonians, they don't get their glass full. If this immoral, dirty Camden boy, It even be shame say it. No one and I understand why the people from Manu they don't ban National Telegraph inside Manu, because what will you expect if the CEO of a so-called National Telegraph he will come out and talk that kind of dirty words, use those nasty words. He show you where to wear National Teleline day. Maybe even say Telegraph, you get National Teleline. He show you. Then he say he get registration, he get this. Who are you deceiving? You really think the Ambazonia people, they say they're stupid for to believe those things? Of course, now the stupid ones would even believe those idiots. That idiotic things. I want to call it a day, fellow Ambazonians, ladies and gentlemen. The matter to don't burn my heart as you burn your heart, because I know if you see some man disrespect a woman and so. The campaign against Eric Tato for disrespecting the Ambazonian women. You see, he don't do this. We don't see him. He do him against female general. He go out there talk nonsense against female general. Why? Because female general expose and expose Ayabacho. Now ask yourself a question. Why it be say wherever some person expose evil thing inside the revolution, Eric Tato must go catch the woman, mostly the woman. When I come up, when he do all the negative things, imagine say when I start doing my show them, when I start Amber Voice, he quickly go attack me. He talk all these dirty things against me. Think. Why it be say he always go attack any person way there against La Republic? Why? Why? If he need to work for La Republic, even my country people, he the fear for talk nonsense against me because of one tower I don't sample ye. That boy where they call himself say my country people them. Because of the way I sample ye once, he the fear for talk against me. Atanganji the fear. La Republic people they the fear for call my name, they the fear me. No wonder they will use the only person like Epom for tell you go talk foolish. Then they hide behind you because they give money. And as a slave person, and he get mentally retardedness, he will just go do it. Enough is enough. I want to close this show for here, but I also want to end for town and say tomorrow I will be live again. I'll try to come live again tomorrow by 5 p.m. Amber. I will continue for another topic. We're not going to talk about it again for Epom. We'll continue because now we'll get many good things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the way forward. I'll be talking about the operation absolute dominance over La République du Cameroun in Ambazonia. We'll talk about the Amber War draft. We'll get a lot of great things if we talk about. But once in a while, it's been necessary for crush some things like this. So I just want to tell when I say, all my sisters them, papa them, mommy them, brothers them, when I do me a favor, we get for stop this nonsense with Epom. And I want to encourage you, I'm going to do a campaign, a national campaign. When I get my number, I will not get my number for Amber Voice, now you know. I need to put it on the screen. But I want you all to send me your audios today. If you are a woman and you are tired of seeing how Eric Tato is exposing and insulting you, disrespecting the Ambazonian woman and the women of the world, make an audio. Send it to me. I'm going to compile those things and put them out early. If I get